What's up, my fellow preppers? Early in my prepping days, I made some mistakes, particularly when it came to food storage. I purchased extra food that I put on a shelf for SHTF thinking it was a wise move, but a few years later, I found myself discarding most of it. A hard lesson on the importance of strategic planning. There are two pillars in my food storage strategy now: the everyday foods we love and consume regularly, rotating stock to ensure nothing goes to waste, and the timeless foods that, once stored, can outlast any crisis. Today, we're diving deep into that second pillar. I will go through some of the critical foods in that latter category. Foods that I think you should stockpile today for a long-term collapse tomorrow. I call these set it and forget it foods because you buy them once, set them on a shelf, and forget it. They're good for decades. First up, we have white rice. I know what you're thinking. Why white rice and not brown? While brown rice has more nutrients, it also has oil that can go rancid. White rice, when stored properly, can last for decades. It's calorie-dense, providing essential energy, especially in a crisis situation. Plus, it's incredibly versatile. You can eat it plain, use it in soups, stews, or as a side dish. Historically, rice has been a cornerstone of civilization for centuries. Ancient cultures across Asia relied on it, storing it in vast quantities to withstand droughts, famines, and wars. Stockpiling white rice is like having a safety net for your pantry. It's a blank canvas for countless meals, ensuring you won't go hungry when it matters most. Next up on our list of survival superstars, we have dried beans. Beans are nutritional powerhouses packed with protein, fiber, and essential minerals. When combined with rice, they create a complete protein, crucial in a survival situation. Beans have been a staple food for millennia, sustaining populations through tough times. Dried beans have an incredibly long shelf life. Stored properly in airtight containers, they can last for years, ready to be whipped up into a hearty meal when you need it most. Now let's talk about a true survival essential: salt. Salt is crucial for human survival, regulating fluids, transmitting nerve impulses, and contracting muscles. Beyond its physiological importance, salt has been a cornerstone of civilization for its ability to preserve food. In a long-term SHTF situation, having a good supply of salt could mean the difference between having a sustainable food source and facing constant shortages. You can use it to cure meat, make pickles, and preserve other perishable foods. In a true survival scenario, salt becomes a precious commodity, essential for both our health and our ability to feed ourselves. Wheat berries, the staff of life. These little grains are nutritional powerhouses packed with fiber, protein, and essential nutrients. Unlike processed flour, wheat berries can last for decades when stored properly. A simple hand grinder or even a mortar and pestle can turn them into flour. Wheat berries are incredibly versatile. You can grind them into flour for bread, make porridge, add them to soups and stews, or even sprout them. Historically, wheat has been a staple food for centuries, fueling civilizations from the ancient Egyptians to the Roman Empire. By stockpiling wheat berries, you're tapping into that same ancient wisdom, ensuring you have a reliable source of sustenance. Sugar fuel for the body and soul. In a survival situation, sugar provides a quick and easy source of energy. Historically, sugar was a luxury good, traded across continents and coveted by the wealthy. In times of scarcity, sugar provided essential calories and helped to maintain morale. In a long-term SHTF scenario, a bit of sugar can go a long way. It can be added to drinks for a morale boost, used in baking, or even used to make jams and preserves. Powdered milk, a nutritional powerhouse in powdered form. Powdered milk is shelf-stable, lasting for years without refrigeration. It's incredibly versatile. You can reconstitute it with water, use it in baking, add it to smoothies, or even make yogurt or cheese. Historically, powdered milk has been used for centuries as a way to preserve this valuable source of nutrition. In a survival situation, powdered milk ensures you and your family have access to the calcium, protein, and other nutrients found in milk. It's a lifesaver in a long-term emergency. Alright preppers, let's talk about something a little stronger: hard liquor. Hard liquor has an incredibly long shelf life, lasting for decades, even centuries if stored properly. It can be used as an antiseptic for cleaning wounds, a fuel source for starting fires, and even a painkiller in a pinch. Historically, hard liquor has played a significant role in medicine, exploration, and even warfare. While I don't advocate excessive drinking, having a supply of hard liquor on hand could prove invaluable for its medicinal and practical applications. It's a valuable commodity in a long-term survival situation. Let's talk about lentils, a true superfood that deserves a prime spot in your prepper pantry. These tiny legumes are packed with protein, fiber, iron, and essential minerals. Lentils have an incredibly long shelf life. Stored properly in airtight containers, they can last for years. Lentils are incredibly versatile. You can use them to make hearty soups and stews, flavorful dips and spreads, or even as a meat substitute. Historically, lentils have been a staple food for centuries, sustaining civilizations across the globe. They're a nutritional powerhouse in a small package. Now let's talk about a true American staple: dried corn. This versatile grain is packed with carbohydrates for energy, fiber for digestion, and essential nutrients like vitamin B and iron. Dried corn has an incredible shelf life. Stored correctly in airtight containers, it can last for years. Dried corn is incredibly versatile. You can grind it into cornmeal for tortillas, cornbread, and other baked goods. Historically, corn has played a pivotal role in human civilization, shaping societies and culinary traditions for centuries. It's a reliable source of sustenance no matter what the future holds. Finally, let's talk about a true multitasker in the prepper pantry: vinegar. Vinegar is a natural preservative, inhibiting the growth of bacteria, making it effective for pickling vegetables, preserving fruits, and extending the shelf life of some meats. It's also a powerful cleaning agent, capable of disinfecting surfaces, cutting through grease, and removing stubborn stains. In a grid-down scenario, vinegar can help maintain hygiene and sanitation. Vinegar's health benefits include aiding digestion, regulating blood sugar levels, and boosting the immune system. Having vinegar on hand for its potential health benefits can provide peace of mind in a crisis. It's a true multitasker in the prepper pantry. That wraps up Volume 1 of the best foods to stockpile for SHTF that never expire. Strategic planning and smart storage can save you time, money, and give you peace of mind. By incorporating these long-lasting, nutrient-rich foods into your preps, you'll be well on your way to building a resilient pantry. This is about more than just surviving, it's about thriving. So keep prepping, keep learning, and keep exploring the world around you. In next week's video, we will have 10 more prepping foods that will outlast any crisis. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and comment. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable information to keep you and your loved ones safe. We appreciate your feedback and suggestions, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts. Stay tuned, and as always, stay prepared and stay safe.